squat jacks or jumping jacks with a squat built in. So again, if you don't know, this is a jumping jack. A squat jack is the same thing, except you're going to throw a squat in there. So when you go out, you squat, you go low, and when you come back in, you'll squat again. So you're squatting with each time that you land, it's an open, closed squat or squat jacks. So squat, open, squat, close. Make sure you land softly with your feet so you're not jarring your knees. And watch your back. I'll demonstrate from the side. Now, of course, you can go a little lower when your legs are in that wide position, an open position, than you can when you're here. You just want to make sure you're not leaning too far forward in that squat. So, your first progression of the squat jacks, grab a medicine ball, a dumbbell, or a kettlebell. I'm going to demonstrate with a kettlebell because it just happens to be right here, and hold it in your hands. You're just adding a little bit more resistance. You're going to challenge your upper body more. Just remember to land softly with your legs as you're squatting down to make sure you're not hurting your knees at all. So an open closed squat with a kettlebell. So when you go down into your lower squat, the kettlebell goes up and then down. So make sure you're really engaging your glutes and your hamstrings, keeping your back neutral, not leaning forward, especially since you have this added weight in your hands. You want to avoid leaning forward and straining your lower back. So let's do a few more. Open, close, open, close. Squat each time. And finally, grab a BOSU and progress to that. You're going to jump on and off the BOSU from the sides. So again, you want your handles to be front and back because your feet are going to be on either side. You don't want to risk tripping on the handles as you're coming down off the BOSU. So this is not your jack up and down, your BOSU jacks. This is sort of the same movement, except you're squatting each time you come onto the ball and then each time that you leave. So you want to jump up, use your hips for momentum, your arms, come up, land and squat, and come off and squat. So make sure, especially when you're coming off the BOSU, you're going deep in that squat. And that'll give you your momentum to come back up onto the BOSU. Squat, off, squat, off. So you're not just hopping on and off the BOSU. You're squatting when you land on the BOSU, and you're squatting when you land off. A couple more, because I'm getting out of breath here and I can't talk anymore. Alright, so start to squat, jump up, squat, squat, close squat, open squat, close squat, open, close, open, close, open. Really works your glutes, your hamstrings, and your inner and outer thighs since you're having to go up and down off of the BOSU. So, those are your three options. Sorry I ran out of breath, but as you can tell, it's a very challenging activity.